with the noise when they join, or if they shall be okay with it, and be okay with what you're doing, because what you are doing is crazy, my love. It is crazy, my love. You are crazy. Oh, nobody's joined yet. They're like, when they see this, they're gonna be like, Megan, it's like late. What are y'all doing? No, sir. Hey. Hey. Make a better choice. Hi, Marie. Hi, friends. Woo. What are y'all up to? I will tell you why I'm up. So late. Turn you off. Ow! Buddy. That hurt. That hurt. Hi, friends. For those of you that join, I am up late. I've slept a lot of the day. I got a lot done today, but I slept a lot of the day, so me and Ellie could be up tonight to catch our cat, Lavelle. If you didn't see today, Ellie talked about a lot of reasons why this week has been a really, really, really hard week for us. And one of them is our little Lavelle got out, and we've been trying to catch him. I've currently got a camera sitting right next to me watching where we have our trap. We don't have it fully set up yet, but we did catch him in the trap earlier. But it wasn't set up to catch him yet because we need to do it in a way that's not going to scare him. So I'm also here and I'm making clay. I was going to have a video go out for y'all today here on YouTube, but I crashed, honestly. This week has been, I would say honestly the past 2 weeks has kind of just been debilitating, left and right. It's been really hard. I said in a video today I feel like I look rough, but like the story of my life has been, if there was one sentence to describe how the past 2 weeks has gone for me, is if it wasn't for bad luck, I wouldn't have any luck at all. And yeah, that's where I'm at. So can you hear it's going in and out? I don't know why it'd be going out. Let me check my Wi-Fi. Yeah, my Wi-Fi's fine. So sometimes you have to back in and out of the chat. But I was just sitting here kind of listening to music, watching the camera, sanding some clay, and I just kind of wanted to talk to y'all. I felt bad that I haven't really talked to y'all much, and I don't know. I just felt like talking. I don't know. I was going to sand, but this is the noise you would hear the entire time. And I don't think that that's a very nice noise, but I can show you what I was working on sanding. I sand with a nail file. This is technically for your like cuticles and stuff, but you're short on Facebook with Okie Dan and Ima was the best. Thank you. I was so upset. I woke up from a nap and I was trying to post on Facebook, and for some reason it wasn't working. Like all day it's been telling me that I don't have permission to post on my own page. And so I was like really weirded out by that. I've been trying to get monetized on Facebook, so I had to delete a lot of stuff because Facebook has some rules and policy issues and all that. So I've been doing a lot on it, trying to delete old content that could be, So there was a lot going on, and I thought, well, maybe this is why. And Ellie just told me, log out of your Facebook. I like deleted the app and everything, and it didn't work, and I logged out, and sure enough, that fixed it. So sometimes just log out of the app if it's not working. So I finally got that up. It was a little bit shorter than some videos that I do, but I just thought it was too cute not to post. I do trust those donkeys a lot. A lot. They're older, so I'm not worried about them kicking, and they just have sweet souls. And me and Ellie were talking about this. I feel like there are certain animals that I can read very well, and it's not necessarily breeds all the time. Like, I do feel like I have a really good read on chickens. You thought Dan was going to pull my hair. Yeah, he has before. Dan has pulled out a hunk of my hair before. I've had goats pull out hunks of my hair. One time, my goat Elvis at my mom's house, I had my hair was down, and so here, I'll show you. It was like, oh, that feels good. You know, after taking your hair out of a ponytail was good. So normally I wear my hair with my middle part, and I had my hair flopped like this, and this big old chunk right here, this was a few years ago. My hair was a lot thinner then. I had this big old chunk just kind of hanging, and he like full on cut like this much off of my hair. A goat cut like this much, and so I had to get crafty with the stuff. Ooh, that feels so nice. So yeah, my hair's a little rough right now. Looking a little crazy. It's not wash day. I try not to wash it too much. I do keep my hair up and out of my face a lot though, so that's definitely doesn't help. Yeah, Dan gets as close as possible. I don't know, when we first moved here, Dan was like still very antisocial, and I feel like I've established a lot of trust with him, which I'm really happy that I have, because he is so sweet. So for those of you that are on here, I want to ask y'all a question. And I talk about this in my YouTube video that I was going to have go up tonight. But I kind of want to know what y'all think. So I have a lot of animal cutters, okay? Because when I do my Made by Megan clay, I'm going to relaunch it again. Hold on. There's a cat on the camera. Hold on, y'all. I'm still here. I'm not going anywhere, but I am looking over here at a monitor. So I want to see what... There's 2 cats in front of my face, and so I need to zoom in on this camera to see who this is. I see gunpowder on the porch. Who is... Let's do a digital zoom. Who is this? Weirdly, is that Fluffy Kitty? Looks like it has white on it. Laval doesn't have white on him. Okay. Sorry, y'all, just watching. Let me see what I missed. Yeah, sorry, y'all. If you see me, like, looking off to the side, that is because I'm just keeping an eye on the camera, because I'm at my clay station, but I also have the cameras right here, and I've got, you know, whole thing situation. But, so I have, like, lots of animal cutters, right? But I love Disney World. And I have a few viewers that I know have reached out to me, and they're like, we love Disney World too, you know? So I recently bought... Oh, okay. I recently bought a lot of Disney cutters, and I would like to know... Would y'all be interested, like, do y'all like Disney enough to, like, want Disney cutters, like, or Disney earrings? Like, I have this little Mickey Mouse with a bat, like, as a bat. I have some right here. They're, like, little, was it Laval who was in the roof? No, the one that was on the roof was orange. That was orange. He's safe. He's currently inside, the one making noise. But I also have some, like, these are little ice cream cones with Mickeys on them. I have some Mickey ears. I have Mickey balloons. I put in a big order, I'm not going to lie, because I will use these, and we're going to go on a Disney trip soon, so I wanted them for that. This is a little, like, Mickey pretzel. I have mini ears. I have a Mickey cupcake. I have, well, here's the other cupcake. What else do I have? This is just a random Mickey. I have a little Mickey for Halloween. And so my point is, I have a lot of Disney cutters. And that's just because personally me and my family love Disney. And I know there are some. And so that's just kind of... what I've got, but I've also got like traditional Mickey, but like I've got some cows for like Moo. I have these little goats. They're gonna be Bambi. I'm making a Bambi right now. I'm gonna put white spots on her to have Bambi the goat. That was one that I wanted to, but I don't know, because I was struggling. Like, I made a lot. I didn't realize the clay that I used yesterday and the cutter I used, I made like 30 pairs of earrings with like half a slab of clay, which is 60 individuals of these, you know? So 30 pairs of earrings, and I still had leftover. I don't have like, hold on. I'll get to you, Heidi. I hear you. So I still had like half a slab left, and I was like, well, I'm gonna make magnets and pins, but I don't want to make a surplus and then them not like sell, because I know like I need to make surplus of like the I'm a Survivor animals. Like I have right now, not on me. Well, I have ones that I'm in the process of making. I need to sand these two. Sanding is my least favorite part, so I tend to push that off. But I have some little Ringos right here. This is one that I had to like stop for quality control. Like it just wasn't good enough. It didn't look good enough for me. And so I have a little Tex. I have some Moos already made. I have some Donkey Dans already made. But I need to make like a surplus of those because I know a lot of people are going to buy those. But I didn't know necessarily, you know, are people going to want to buy like strawberries or my Disney ones or like some of my flower cutters. You're not blocked. I promise you're not blocked. I talk about a bunch of different things. I promise you're not blocked. I make clay earrings with them. Well, not just earrings. I've branched out into magnets and pins. Like right here, I've got a box of magnets that I also make. I do have some stuff for like chickens. Sometimes I get a little like overwhelmed. I've got cats. I've got some little pigs. Noodle, do you mind? What else do I got? I've got some really cute like animals. I've got some better updated like bulls and cows. I've got, like I said, I've got lots of cool cutters, but I've got alpacas. Roosters you are right, roosters are a hit. So I've got, let me show you. It's so cute. I just have to find it. I wish I was more organized, but this is my clay cutter bin. And it looks like chaos, but over here are like fun cutters, and over here are like shapes. That cat that was on Jake's live cam was not Lavelle. The live cam is like out farther. Thank you for, I did see it. That came out really mean. I'm sorry. I'm not dismissing you, but I did look at it and it did not look like Lavelle at all. Lavelle isn't over there at that side. He's staying over here by our driveway is what we've noticed. So I'm sorry if that came off mean. I've got this really cool, I don't know if you can tell it's a chicken. Thank you, Vicky, though. I did see it. I do have the autism awareness earrings, and it takes 4 colors. I literally had a pair. Now, this is not an announcement for anybody that just joined that like, oh, I'm starting up. I will let you know. I'm just trying to build a surplus, you know. Where did that pair, I have a section where I put all my finished earrings at, but I had a pair out here because I was showing them on a live, and if you saw the chaos of what I've got going on right here, you'd be like, what is happening? But I had, here they are. So, hold on, I'll find the other pair. I do have the autism awareness ones, and these ones I did not make enough of when I first made them, and they were a hit. They sold out so quickly. I had people that were wanting to buy like multiple pairs of them, and so they were a hit. They were great. So oops, sorry, my phone just told me it's on 20%. I have a charger though. So I didn't make a whole lot of these, and that's what I mean by sometimes I feel like I just don't know what I should be fully making. I have a horse for like a Rita or a Buc-ee's or a Voodoo. That'd be really pretty. I have an ostrich. Hi, Michelle. How are you doing? I have this really cute, okay, here it is, that I'm going to do this. This is a chicken, right? And then it has little boots. And so what you do is you put the post on the back here, so this will sit as a stud. And then what you do is here on the bottom, you poke 2 holes and you attach these little boots. So you've got chickens with boots. Cutest thing. And I tried to do the chicken with the boots, but there are some days that I'm just not in the mood for clay, and sometimes I just do things wrong, and that batch of clay just did not, it didn't even make it to the oven. That's how bad it was. Oh, we're gonna go with hair down. So, yeah, so let's see, what do we want to make? Because all I have right now is stuff that needs sanded. I don't have anything that needs, I do have stuff that needs painted, but I don't, yeah. I'm looking at all my ongoing projects and everything needs painted. I sand before I paint, and the reason I do that is because I get messy when I cut, because if I try to be precise and get all of these little bits off, my clay like sticks to the cutter. Yeah, see, I just pulled a little bit off. It's okay. So I just sand it down to give it a smooth, clean edge, and then I paint, because if you'll get the like dust from it, like you can see on my hands I've got some like clay dust. You'll get it inside the paint and it just won't have a nice finish. And then I resin after that. So, you know, I do have some really cool cutters though. I've got a Pop-Tart. I know it looks like a window, but I don't know why this is here. That doesn't do anything. But this is the base of the Pop-Tart, and then like this is the frosting. So you cut, and then you cut another color and you layer it on top. So cute. I've got a donut. I don't know what I want to make. I feel like I have to be very committed to like what actual project I'm gonna make, you know? Let's see. I have flip-flops for Ellie. And they're just the cutest little things. I don't know where they went. But what are y'all doing? What are y'all doing? I'm just waiting for it to get a little later and for us to finish setting up our trap. Ellie is busy working on something right now, so I'm letting him do that, and then we're going to go out there and finish up our trap. Hi, Orange. Ow, slap some magnets on the back of the barnyard animals, and we can have a full... I have. Okay, so on my fridge right now, they're tiny, okay, because it's clay. You have to think about, these are meant for earrings. So this, I have like this, like if I see you, EM, I'm going to answer you in just a minute. This is like to my pinky finger, or I can put it on my ear. That'll kind of show you. This is a scrap piece. This isn't a good piece, so I can put it on my face and I don't care. This is how big it is. And so you have to think about it. It's going to be a small magnet, but it's cute. So that's kind of what I've got for magnets going. So I have to, yeah, it is tiny. It's more meant for show than to rather do anything else, because you have to think about it when I order, like, okay, this size, I ordered this size wrong. This is 1.5 inches, I think. And this is going to be huge on the ear. As a dangle, it would work, but as a stud, that's huge. But as a magnet, this would be great. But these do... You'll have to make emus. I know. I need to find an emu cutter, because the one I have, I feel like it is so obvious it's an ostrich. Yeah. But I do have... These magnets work... Do you hear that? That is my cats. I have these magnets. They're about that big, and they fit bats so well as a promo. You can link the bat. Oh, that's cool. They fit nicely on the back. So if it's too small, I cut the magnet and it's fine. So they fit. It's small in and of itself, but it's more of a show thing rather than they're functional, but they are small, you know. Now, somebody asked me about the emu. Let's see. I think my week has been so chaotic. I don't remember what I fully have posted today. I posted on Facebook, so if anybody watches on Facebook as well, oh, cut them, not cute. Yeah, you're good, Marie. Sorry, I'm saying a lot and it's driving me nuts, but that's where I'm at right now. What was I saying? Emu. If you're on Facebook, tell me and I'm sorry, I don't remember this. I either made the video and didn't post it, or I made the video and did post it and I don't remember. It wasn't today's, it would have been like yesterday's, but I don't think I did. I talked about some potential name ideas for him that I have, but I don't think I've posted it because I haven't seen any comments about anybody agreeing with me on the names. So I don't, but that was on Facebook. And I don't think now that I'm thinking about it, I don't think I've posted it yet. My cats are just, I love them so much. I love my inside babies. They are driving me absolutely nuts right now, though. Saw an Ellie emu video. Yeah, Vanessa, I don't think I did. Hi, Faith and Humanity. Thank you for, everybody also, thank you for your condolences about Champ and, Louvel. We're going through the ringer right now, you know. Like I said, it just feels like it's one thing after another, but, I want tonight, I'm not complaining, but there's too much advertising with all these websites and YouTube lives. They have local commercials on. You seen something about Robbie? Yeah, Ellie, I don't know what I posted. I don't think I've posted it now. I think the only emu video I have is like introducing him. I think. I'm sorry, y'all, but here, I'll go ahead and I'll give y'all are special and I love y'all, and since y'all are here with me at like, I'll talk about Champ in a minute. I'll go ahead and tell you some of my emu name ideas. So first off, I have been just as a nickname calling him Mr. Mew, like Mr. Emu, but I say Mr. Mew because I think it's cute. That's one. I kind of like the name Munchkin, but Ellie reminded me he's going to get bigger. He's not going to be a little munchkin. And I was like, yeah, that might not fit him as he grows older. I kind of like the name Aussie because emus are from Australia. And it's kind of like a nod to the Aussie, you know. Even though it's A-U-S-S-I, I would do Aussie, O-Z-Z-I-E. But I don't feel like he's an Aussie. But that was one that's in the mix. The one that I like, I can't have him be a nugget, and here's why. I thought he looked like a nugget, but my sister has a cat named Nugget, and I can't, I just, in my right mind, I can't do that, you know, because I already have a nugget in my life. And then the last name I like that I really like, and I think might be the one, but I don't know. I'm still trying to kind of get used to it, is Ziggy. I really like the name Ziggy. So let me move on to Champ. Champ did pass away. If you don't know who Champ was Old Mama's baby and Hero's biological brother. He did get stuck in a hay bale. You know, we had the it wasn't like in the past where they've gotten stuck in a hay bale in between a hay bale. It was, they had ate through the middle and then somebody got on top. This is what we're assuming based on how we found him. And somebody must have climbed on top because goats climb, and then the hay fell and I don't think he could get out. We think it happened overnight. I'm gonna try not to cry. Really trying. It's hard because you never see it coming, but you still feel like you should be prepared for anything, you know? You know, it sucks because I feel like we were making so much progress. I haven't really sat down and processed it a whole lot. I've had so much going on that I haven't really sat and, like, I know what happened. I guess I haven't really had my feelings about it. Normally when an animal passes, I have a lot of sense of failure. And that's kind of what I'm feeling right now as I think about it, is like I should have known it was coming, but we're not perfect. And now we have a new plan in place. And unfortunately, sometimes this is how you have to learn. I know that. It's just really, it's really hard when, you know, everybody, we know people in this world, we are human, we are going to make mistakes. It's hard though when mistakes or accidents or things that you don't see coming involve a life. Ow, a little bit. Oh my gosh, she just dug her, she tried to climb on my lap. Okay, that means it's time for her to get her nails cut or trimmed. Okay, that's gonna be a bruise. But yeah, it's hard. Farm life is not easy sometimes. You feel like a failure, and then like even telling y'all, like I feel like honestly that is another really hard part, is not only having to process it yourself, but then telling telling everybody who cares about these animals, which you completely deserve to know. I believe at the bottom of my heart, if there's somebody that you know, you're seeing every day, you deserve to know. Please don't jump on me. So, how did the others handle it? I think they handled it pretty well. Everybody seems fine. Yes, I'm gonna hold you. Come here. I'm gonna hold you. Come here, Orange. Everybody seems fine. Old Mama seemed kind of sad at first because that was her baby, but she seems fine now. Hero's doing good. Walter seemed kind of off, but overall everyone's okay. I do believe they know what happened. I believe they got to smell him before we found him, because that's a kind of vital thing, is animals smelling to understand that they have been passed. He's not in pain anymore though, and he's hopping around with Honeydew. He's hopping around with Honeydew. So it sucks. I don't know. It never gets easier. It never does. And obviously we don't take losing an animal, like, is not just something that, you know, happens. We don't view it as like, oh, it happened and then we move on. Like we have been like, and I'm not saying any of you said that, but we've been like just tore up with just guilt and everything. It's very hard. Those that own animals and own animals that also, like, it's different with cats and dogs, you know. They don't tend to, they're not like goats who will eat things they're not supposed to, will do things and get into things they're not supposed to, you know, and then have a horrible like will to live. Once they get sick, they just go down. And they also stop trying. They stop fighting, and that makes it extremely hard with animals that are like that. So I definitely appreciate y'all bearing with us, and, you know, just as much as it's our loss, it's your loss as well. Did you catch the cat that got out? Nope. I am currently watching the camera to see when he goes into the trap. And he's very fast, so we have to really, we wish we could have a remote control trap. You cannot. No, see, honey, this is the problem. You cannot go on the table because this is mommy's clay table. I know you like to go high because we found you on the roof the other day. We did. We found you on the roof. Yes, hopefully we catch him tonight. I was tore up last night. Last night I finally broke down, and I was just like, I miss him so much. But the night before it had been raining, so it had been a full 24 hours since I seen him on the camera. If I see him on the camera and I know he's okay, I feel better. But not seeing him for 24 hours just killed me. And then not even a couple hours later, he showed up on the camera, and I was like, thank God. Thank God. And now I've seen him a lot on the cameras today. But he's a very skitsy cat. Even inside, he's very skitsy. If you know Lavelle, you know. and he just got back. He's one of those animals that you take to the vet, and after you take him to the vet, he's messed up for a couple weeks. Like, he doesn't want to be around you because he's so, like, hurt by you taking him to the vet. It happened after we got him neutered a few months ago. He didn't want to be around me. And then he went with Stormy to the vet, like, 2 or 3 weeks ago when Stormy was sick. And he wasn't feeling good either. And we went ahead and got him. He had the same thing she did, whatever they had. So we had him on medicine and fluids, too. And after that, he, you know, he's been very distant because he's very, very upset by the fact that we took him to the vet. And so he's been very skitsy. And even when that's not happening, he's one of those that doesn't like to be caught. He's a very independent cat, you know? And so now all of that combined, it's like a recipe for disaster in catching him. It really, really is. The last thing I want to do is catch my inside baby. Okay, I will let you up a little bit, but you are not going to climb up my leg again because that hurt, honey. That hurt. Okay. You're not going to show your lady bits to the camera. No, we're not showing lady bits again. She just wants so much love. You show them your pretty face. You show them your pretty face. You say, I'm a pretty girl. I'm a pretty girl. She's just in love. A lot of our cats like to be held like babies like this, and it it makes my mom heart very full, even though, you know, got a lot going on. It's the little things. She is beautiful. She's got, like, I love her orange on her. Like, she's got that orange. Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to put my finger right there. I'm so sorry. Are you okay? Are you okay? Yeah. Do you know where the camera is? Are you looking at the camera? Every cat is coming to visit, okay? Noodle's here. Go down a little bit. Come here, Noodle. Hey. No, honey, no. Please don't do that. Please don't do that. Noodle's next. Everybody has come to see me today. Oh, here's the cat that everybody loves. Noodle-roo. Up. Have I named the emu yet? I have not. I just talked about some names. I really like Ziggy. I don't necessarily know if that's going to be it, but... What's wrong? You tell the viewers I smell weird tonight? Why do you smell like that? What did you get into today? Oh, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Okay, go ahead. Go ahead. You did not like that. You didn't like that, did you? Bye. Don't do that. Go ahead. Crazy. What are y'all up to? I know it's late. So clearly I've got a lot of people who are up late as well. What are y'all doing up? I might be up for the next couple hours, and then I'll sleep for a little bit. My parents are going to come meet the emu tomorrow. It's going to be really fun, and hopefully I will get Pepe Le Pew. That's funny. Hopefully I'll get them to be able to pet Oki tomorrow. Oki has been overly friendly. Isn't Ziggy really cute? I love Ziggy. What are you doing, hon? What are you doing? You can come see me. Ooh, whoever grabbed my leg made me bleed. Insomnia. Me too. Me too. I feel like I sleep better during the day. And you know what? That could be because I just went to the doctor, got a lot of blood work back. And you know what? It kind of makes sense because my thyroid is really high. Not dangerously high, but high for my age. And so I need to go get it checked out. And that's a little scary. She said they need to do an ultrasound on it to see if I have nodules, because your thyroid can affect a lot of different things, and I'm not going to talk about why I went to the doctor initially to get all of this done because that's a little bit a little more personal for me, but it makes a lot of sense for why I went. So I do not think a lot of people will tell you though, even the doctor said that a lot of people, their thyroids are off, and that is why you get anxiety. And for a minute I thought, maybe it'll cure my anxiety. It won't though, because I know my anxiety is genetic, you know? But it might help. It definitely might help. It'll hopefully. I have something. She recommended I start taking some B12 vitamins, because whatever you can read B12 on or tell that you're like really low energy. Is it testosterone? Because women have testosterone. I don't know. She tested all my hormones too. To see why everything was like out of whack, and I think she said it was because my testosterone's so low that I should take some B12 to try to just naturally get that up. And that was a whole nother ordeal for the past 2 weeks. I've had 2 doctor's appointments, and I have Dr. White Coat Syndrome, definitely. How are the rabbits? The rabbits right now are resting. They're quiet, and they're doing great though. I just don't show them a whole lot. They don't like the camera either. Every time I've gone in there with a camera, I end up having to delete the footage because they go and they hide. They hate the camera. Are you hypothyroid? I think it's gonna be hyperthyroidism. If I didn't go to my family, like my normal like primary care physician. I went to a different doctor, and she said I need to go to an endocrinologist or my PCP, but I don't know if she said sometimes PCPs don't do the ultrasound. It just depends on yours. So I think it's going to be hyperthyroidism though. She said it's really high. So, and your thyroid is very important too. But she said I am nowhere near diabetes. I was terrified. I actually got my blood results back a week before I went to see her, and I tried to read them on my own, and I convinced myself that I have diabetes. I'm like pre-diabetic or something. Nowhere near it. I just don't know how to read blood results. She did say that, so here's the thing. I have a really fast heart rate as well, but anytime somebody checks it, it's like I become aware of it and it freaks me out and makes it go faster, It's like my blood pressure. I feel like my resting blood pressure is fine, but then if you go to check it, I start to become very aware of it, and that's the anxiety in me. Like, I'll go to the doctor and my heart rate can be like 110, and my anxiety doctor was like, this is really fast. We need to like, what is it? We need to put you on something to slow this down. I'm like, I can feel it and I know it, but it is not like this every day. Because my mom had a watch because I was afraid after I seen that. She's like, well, let's just let you wear the watch and you won't know what your resting heart rate is, and then after you wear it for the day, we'll look at it. And I was sitting like in the like average, like for me in the 90s is normal. So I was fine there. That was a while ago though, but it's hard because I do have anxiety, and whenever somebody checks it, I know for a fact I get like hyper aware. Even if I check my own blood pressure, I start to feel my heart start to race, and I start to it's crazy. It's crazy, and it makes things very, very difficult. But I know I'm not the only one out there who is scared to go to the doctor. I've just had some doctors kind of shame me before too, and that I had a doctor shame me recently in the last year, and I've actually changed doctors now. And my new doctor is really nice. I like completely went to a different practice. Because I felt like she really put me down, and that is the last place I want to be put down at, you know? So that caused a lot of stress. I remember I took Ellie with me and they let him come back with me. I was so thankful they did. Um, we were sitting in the waiting room and I literally, my leg was shaking so much that you could like hear it. You could hear it shaking the couch we were sitting on, and he's like got his hand on my leg trying to stop it, and it would not stop shaking. So, you know, definitely hard. The thing is, though, when that doctor shamed me, you said, Christina, you said good self-advocating. I did not self-advocate. What ended up happening is I sat there and I took it. And then when she left the room, I cried, and I cried all the way home. And then I just said, I'm not going to go see her anymore. So, and it's also hard too because doctors are also stressful because I don't have health insurance. It's really expensive for me, and I've been a student, and essentially I don't have a problem saying that I don't have insurance, and there's a whole story as to why I don't. Just know that it is expensive and sometimes it's just not feasible, and so, you know, that's definitely hard for me too, is knowing that I'm self-pay whenever I go in. So, but I'm hoping that I'm about to be able to get insurance because I social media is my job now, so I can afford, because when I was in school, my job was school, you know? So yeah, that also stressful, and that was kind of what my doctor, that original doctor, had shamed me about. She's like, you can find places that are cheap and all of that, and I was like, I don't she's like, why haven't you gone to an eye doctor? And I was like, my vision's fine. I don't have insurance. It's expensive. Like, it's not. She shamed me about a couple things, but she's like, it's you need to go this and this, and I'm like, I get it, but I don't just have money that I can drop at the hat, you know. I've got bills, I've got things to pay for, you know. And I know I need to go see different doctors, but I'm prioritizing what works for me. And anyways, I don't have to explain myself, but just like I didn't have to explain myself to her too, but she made me feel really shamed because I didn't have health insurance, and that's not my fault that the health industry is where it's at right now. And when I told my new doctor that, because she's like, why are you so afraid? And I was like, and Ellie told her, she's like, she got shamed at her last doctor, you know? And then I said, she shamed me because I didn't have insurance, essentially. And she's like, oh, you're self-pay? I was like, yeah, I am. So, like, anything I do, you know, I kind of have to know what I'm getting into. You tell me I'm getting an ultrasound. I know an ultrasound is going to be very expensive, self-pay. My blood work was really expensive. You don't think those things are. And so it was just, she said, you shouldn't be shamed. It's not your fault that you don't have insurance. And I was like, it's not for a matter of like not trying, you know? It's like, when I'm about, you can't be on your parents' insurance until you like turn 26, at least in Texas, or I don't know what all it is, but my mom made, my family made too much money to qualify for a certain kind of insurance, but then for insurance that we could qualify for, it would be too much money and it wouldn't honestly be worth it. And so now that I am out of my family's house and I have the opportunity to get my own insurance, it's very hard to kind of find what will work, you know. And I know I'm not the only one out there that struggles like this, because she's like, you realize most people I see coming into my office are self-pay as well. It's not just you. It's a broken industry, and nobody should shame you about that. And so I felt really good about seeing this new doctor. She was so nice. She validated all my feelings, everything that I was saying. She's like, no, like, you're not crazy. You have very good intuition that something is wrong with your body, and you came and you got it checked regardless of how anxious it made you, you know? And so that was a really really good experience for me, and I'm really grateful that they let Ellie come back with me, because that made me feel really comforted that I didn't have to go in and do anything alone. When I got my blood drawn, this is the first time I ever had my blood drawn, and I know it seems crazy. I have 3 tattoos, but it's so different than getting your blood drawn, and I was just so terrified, and they let Ellie come get my blood drawn with me. I had a really good phlebotomist. It was not fun, but it was a really good experience, and I told her, I said, I am terrified. I said, I am terrified. I have never got my blood done before because I'm terrified. For the longest time, I was living with the mindset of, you know what, if I don't know about it, it's okay. I don't feel horrible. I don't know about it. It's okay. Now I know that that's not okay, and I want to be around for a long time, and I want to be healthy, so kind of had to jump over that hope, that hoop, had to jump through that hoop to make that happen, just get over it. But yeah, and then on top of everything else that has happened, I'm not coming on here to whine, but I know a lot of people have experienced things. Tattoos and medical procedures are totally different, and that's what I said. But I've heard people, when I've said, like, I've talked about people wanting to, like, donate blood or anything, I'm like, oh no, I like that, like, I would love to, but I'm terrified of needles. And they're like, you have 3 tattoos, and I'm like, yeah, but it's different, and all of my tattoos have been in spots that don't hurt. My tattoos never, I mean, they hurt, don't get me wrong. The one on my ankle hurt. I don't know if I've ever showed y'all that. I have a cross on my ankle. I love that one, though. Love it. And then I'm thinking, I have this hummingbird on my wrist. I think I want to go get it and not get it covered up, but get it in a darker color, because it's black right now and it's kind of fading. And so I think I want to get some color so it matches my, got one of the twist tattoos. I don't know. Can't show it to you. It's in a weird spot. I want to get it colored so it kind of matches that. I don't know. How do y'all feel about tattoos? Do y'all have any cool tattoos? I'm a dainty tattoo kind of person. I really am. I wanted, if I wasn't such a baby, I saw a really cool tattoo. It was like a flower inside your ear. But I like to be able to visually, when I look down, see it. Like, it makes me happy that I can look down and see the cross on my ankle, and I can see the 2 on my wrist. So, I like to be able to see mine. But, and this is kind of, these 2 didn't really hurt. They bled, but they did not hurt. Ooh, on your shoulder blade. Delinda, did that hurt? That hurt. I really want to get ones on my hands. Like, I like little dainty hand finger tattoos, but they fade because you're washing your hands all the time, and they just don't end up looking good. I have 7, and as long as they're tasteful, yes, I'm very much, I like them to have meaning. You have a small star on your back. My mom has a few that she can't see, just because there's like some on her back, and she can't, or not her back, but she also has one on her hip that she can't see, and I don't know. I don't like not being able to see them. Mine, it didn't hurt. That didn't hurt. The one on, so here's the thing. Here's my thing with the tattoos. I don't feel like when they initially start drawing, it doesn't hurt. And I have, okay, so this one is all color. There's no black. And it didn't hurt until I started shading the color in. This one is all black, small lining. It didn't hurt really at all. It didn't feel good, of course, but it wasn't like unbearable, as we don't have this problem. Yeah. America and the health industry and the insurance industry, it almost feels like it's not fair. But I also feel like we have so much freedom and we are blessed that I don't feel like I can say that. But it definitely is a struggle, and I don't understand why we don't have free healthcare, but not my fight. Now, the one on my, it's not even my, it is my ankle, but it's not my ankle. It's a little bit above my ankle, so it's on a spot where there's some like meat. And so it didn't hurt when he was initially drawing, but it's when they go back over that line that they've already drawn, or they shade, or they dig in. That is what makes me want to like. Show us your outfit. I'm really going to give you a chance because I'm not going to show you. That's creepy. I'm not showing you my outfit. I get it. It's not technically free healthcare, but it comes out of your paycheck. But it's still, I get where it's not totally free. You're a creepy guy. Yeah. Goodbye. You are, first I'm going to report you for, what can I report you for? I can't report you. Goodbye, Simon. You are being hid from this channel because you're going to be creepy. If my fiance was in here, I feel like he would be very, very angry with you. And his ear holes were burning.
Hi, Lovey.
I'm live.
I saw you went live. That's so crazy.
There was somebody who was just being really creepy.
Oh, what happened?
He asked me to show me his outfit. Show him my outfit.
Maybe it's a bot or something.
It wasn't. I said, you're being really creepy and you need to stop. And he said, I'm a creepy guy.
Oh.
And so I banned him.
Maybe that's an auto-generated AI response.
I don't think so. I think it was just a really creepy guy. I hid him. I didn't put him in timeout.
It's okay.
Where's Loveland? Is she making him mad?
I don't know.
Loveland's asleep.
I wonder how many people know who this even is. This is not one of our well-known babies. Hey, buddy.
You want me to do that thing the chiropractor taught me? Does that feel good? You have to do it fast, too. It looks like I'm hurting him, but I'm not.
That cat sounds angry. That cat, they don't know the name. This. Cup, stop. Dang it, I said his name. But I don't think anybody heard it, though.
Just
Look at
talk. Oh, why is he doing this?
I think it's because the other. This is not his normal room. Okay. I'm sorry.
Okay, I think
buddy.
he needs to go.
Alright. Cup says bye, guys. Sorry.
We've been trying to introduce Cup into Gen Pop. We have two groups of cats. We have Cup and Cake's room, and then we have Gen Pop. Everybody's they say red is your color.
They like red?
She said red is your color.
He's not gonna hiss.
I already showed him.
Yeah.
Look what he
did. Did you hold him like a baby though, like this?
No, he was angry. Oh. He was angry at me.
I like holding him like a baby. I like totally.
I said the same thing. I was saying it makes my mom heart happy that they like to be held like little babies. You bring me Stormy. Gen Pop, yeah, we've got. I just said that so normal. Like we've got Cup and Cake, like their special pop, and then we've got Gen Pop out here, like a prison or something. I don't know. Gen Pop. That's an education term. General population and then special population. And
has he come back yet?
No, we had that gray and white one was in there, and then there was one cat sitting right here. Look. Sorry, I'm gonna show. We're looking at the cameras real quick. Who is in the water? Is Stormy in the water right now?
Yes.
So see, there's that cat. Stormy, please get out of the water. You're making.
Isn't that Nikki's dad?
Look at how creepy that is. I think it's Fluffy.
That's Nikki's dad, I'm pretty sure, right? The one
yeah, I think so.
Now, you're a true flip-flop farmer. I'm a Survivor fanatic if you know who Nikki's dad is.
Yeah.
I bet you there's a few people. I bet you there's like 10 people in all the world that know who he is from that view the videos. I made probably one video about him, and I referenced him, and, you know, very intermittently, probably 5 times over the course of the last 3 years. And so if anybody remembers Nikki's dad, then they're a real professional. Hi, Leffy. I bet somebody like Teresa. Is Teresa here? She's probably.
No, she
probably
she
asleep.
probably has to work tomorrow. I think
Yeah,
she normally
probably.
works on Sundays.
Yeah.
I was starting to make clay and I was listening to music. I was like, I am not feeling this. And I was like, you know what? I'll make clay and talk to them. And then I realized the only thing I can do with clay now, because you know how I get where I'm like, I have so much that I have to do, like with sanding, I'm not going to make more until I finish.
Yeah.
I have 1, 2, 3, 4 different ones, 4 different sets of earrings that need sanded. And I can't sand because it sounds like this.
What's wrong with that?
That would be so annoying or so rude to do on a live and just sit them and make them listen to me sand. It's so loud and annoying.
People watch ASMR videos of chips crunching and stuff like that.
This is not. Just listen. No, it's not. You're a dork. It's so not good. It's. We need to go feed the emu again.
Okay.
All right, guys.
Are you bringing them with us?
No, my phone's about to die. It's
Okay.
like it showed me 20% earlier.
There's one more friend.
Oh Lord, y'all are gonna love
one
this.
more friend they want to see. Oh God. I'm not holding her next to my body because she has a rancid
She stinks
odor.
today.
She stinks every day. She's like, hey guys, hi. Sorry, Chia.
Chia's inside because we're trying to catch Lavelle.
And she they barked at some cat we did. It's also cold. I bring her in whenever it's like shivering.
I forgot it's cold outside.
If it's shivering cold, I'll bring her in. But if it's just a little bit chilly, then like she has fur and stuff, and
And
she has a bed.
sweater.
She has a bed out there, and she is good. And so it's not like cold tonight. But like Meg said, we also have her in because there was a cat walking up, and Chia barked it away the other night. And I think
it was Lavelle.
You think?
I do.
I do. Yeah, we don't want to repeat of that again. But Chia's fine. Chia can hold her. Chia can hold her potty for about 8 hours before she has to go, and so we just make sure that
we try to let her out as much as possible, but
she's outside during the day. You know, we just trying to make sure that we don't surpass her bladder holding time when she's inside.
Hi, Daffy.
I knew everybody was going to speak up when they saw Chia.
Mm-hmm.
Everyone loves Chia.
Everybody loves Chia.
Chia pet, Chia.
Yeah, she's the little dog that likes to go outside and roll in things that she shouldn't. Yes, she is.
This right here.
I think you should wash your hands.
No, about Noodle.
Oh, Noodle trying to get all up on Chia?
Yeah.
I don't love it, but you know what? I don't think Noodle is clean either. So, I said that on the live, that no, sir. No, Noodle, no.
What?
Just him. Getting on things, doing things. Causing problems. That is my dinner, Noodle, that I still haven't ate. But yeah, guys, we're going to go. We feed the emu multiple times a day because we're hand feeding. It's a long story, y'all know. So we're going to go feed him again since we're up. And then we're going to finish setting the trap. And hopefully, fingers crossed, we are going to get Lavelle tonight or tomorrow. We're really, really hoping we can get it tonight.
Yeah,
really.
We feel that. We don't know how many. Do you tell them everything about when we were gone just now and whatnot? Or?
No, I didn't. I talked about Champ a little bit. I cried a little bit about it.
Oh,
I talked about the whole insurance thing with I didn't say what doctor I went to, but I talked about how we measured my thyroid, and that's a little high, so that's a little concerning. But
You don't got high cholesterol though.
Yeah, my cholesterol's good. Are my triglycerides good? No, but they're better than yours, which is a miracle because I eat so much worse than he does. But you have high cholesterol, so it's a given that that's probably going to be high too.
Yeah, it's genetic. Everybody in my family has it, and that's how I have it so young. Because people that don't have it genetic, they could eat the most horrible diet ever, and they probably still wouldn't get it till they're older.
Mm-hmm.
But it's okay. I take medicine for it every night, and I eat healthier, so I'm taking care of myself.
Yeah, y'all. Thanks for joining me on what time is it now?
1:40. No, that's not right. It's 1:15 probably.
Our clock's off.
1:25.
Yeah. It's getting prime Lavelle catching time. All right, guys, thanks for joining me. I hope you enjoyed this little live. We're going to go do some nighttime chores, and I'll catch you next time with another one. Thanks for hanging out.